YouTube. Hola a la gente de YouTube, vamos a darle rápidamente a Metal Gear 2. Para los que estéis en directo, espero acabármelo esta semana, ¿vale? Entonces vamos a jugar del Tiri esta semana Metal Gear en lo que nos quede. O sea que todos los días hasta que nos lo acabamos va a ser Metal Gear, ¿vale? Dicho esto, vamos a darle. Vale, estábamos con Emma, ¿no? Si mal no recuerdo. Estamos con Emma y hay que llevarla hasta el Shell 2. No tendré que tengo que volver a hacer todo esto, tío. Porque le di el load, ¿no? Pues tengo que volver a hacerlo, tío. Pues la había guardado antes, pero bueno, supongo que era por puntos de control. Ahora vamos, churri. Hay que volver a hacer lo del agua. Porque sé que lo habíamos dejado en el ascensor fijo, tío, pero bueno. Nada, volvamos. Es decir, que para lo que es la época y más mierdas, se maneja bastante bien lo del agua, que suele ser bastante una putísima mierda. Mira, Emma, aquí hay un cadáver. A ver. Si nos pegamos contra la bomba. Había que ir por el pasillo del medio, ¿no? Voy a necesitar oxígeno en breves, Un bombazo. Que se me muere. Uf, le bajó la vida, Bueno, no pasa nada, joder. Un poquitín de... Tal. Un poquitín de agua, no pasa nada. Ya llegamos, ¿no? Tranqui, ya llegamos. Hombre, aguanto yo un poco más la respiración que tú, Sobre todo si no estás nadando. ¿Me decían que no le molan los bichos? Para que lo veáis. Bueno, ya lo visteis el otro día, ¿qué cojones? ¿Es eso que me está vibrando? No sé qué es lo que me está vibrando, la verdad. ¿Por qué me está vibrando el mando, tío? Me está vibrando el mando como si estuviera detectando algo, tío. Y aquí es como que se ralentiza muchísimo el juego, no sé por qué. ¿Tú crees que podemos estar en una misión para que no se acabe el mundo y te den asco los bichos, tío? Me como una cucaracha si hace falta, ¿viste? Que tenga que estar haciendo esto ahora mismo. Si te parece medio normal, churri. Bueno, así ya estaría, ¿no? No sé por qué aquí se ralentiza tantísimo, tío. Supongo que será cosa del emulador. ¿Ves? Aquí es como que va... Mirad esto, mira esto. No sé por qué se ralentiza así, pero... Aquí por el oro de mierda, ¿no? Tengo que matar a alguien por aquí. Por aquí hay un tío, no me escondo, yo no hago prisioneros ya, Ya no hago prisioneros, compañero. Ese de que os durmáis ya se acabó. Vale, que ir a la sala de com. Venga, oh, levántate, joder. ¿Por qué no la agarro? Ah, porque tengo que tener una pistola, joder. Eso que no puedes llevar una pistola en la otra mano, Raiden, me come un poco los cojones, ¿vale? Porque ya me dirás, compañero. Si veo un cadáver... O sea, si veo bichos no pasa nada, pero... O sea, se jode, pero si veo un cadáver... Nada. Vale, aquí hay otro tío, Bien. Teniendo el silenciador, vamos. Solo tiros en la cabeza. Vale, hay más gente por ahí, Pero hay otro pavo, pero no... Uf, que baja otro por el ascensor, que hijo de puta. Espera. Métete para aquí, churri. Vamos a esconderlo un poco, tío, porque... Métete para aquí un poco, con ese cadáver. Vale. Fuera. No hago prisioneros. Y no te pego con el Nikita porque vamos. Vale. Esta no es. Solo tiros en la cabeza, gente. Vale, hay otro ahí, O está lleno ahora, ¿no? Cuidado que me ve. Venga, atraviesa esos cadáveres. Que los bichos no te gustan, pero los cadáveres te la pelan, madre mía. Estás un poco mal de la chaveta, chavalina. Se despertó. ¿Se estaba dormido ese cabrón o qué? Y ya estaría, Joder, había unos cuantos aquí, Me estaban... la sala de comunicaciones era aquí. No, no era aquí, ¿no? Era en el siguiente. Yo sigo para adelante, tío. Y ahora, tío. En la sala de comunicaciones estaba... En el centro, ¿no? Donde lo de... No el presidente, sino donde cogemos lo de las retinas y tal. ¿O era aquí? Yo creo que fue antes. Fue en el Shell One, donde teníamos que coger lo del presidente y todo eso. Vale, problema que podemos tener aquí. Que voy a coger un rifle francotirador y cargarme los bichos, ¿no? Por ejemplo, este. No, por culo. A ver, qué buen disparo. Es de tarde, atardeció. ¿Y cómo paso yo por aquí? Hay unas tablillas ahí, ¿no? Que si no, por los cojones. Chaf. Y PSG, bueno, vale. Lo hice bien. Porque me están dando justo estas dos cosas. Vale, por aquí pusieron tablillas. A decentar un poco el camino, ¿no? Porque si no va a pasar su puta madre. Sí. Espero que no venga nada ahora. Y realmente no hay nadie, tío, porque estoy más vendido ahora que su puta madre. Vale, por ahí hay alguien, cuidado, Tomar por culo tú. Ah, vale, que hay fuego. Cuidado, hombre, imbécil. Es que estás ardiendo. Te quemaste un poco. Ya está, un poquitín. No tiene más. ¿A dónde tenemos que ir? Tenemos que ir al bicho L, ¿verdad? Vale, aquí el L es este. Y aquí une. Si os fijáis por abajo. Eso. Por ahí es donde tenemos que ir. Supongo que por aquí hay que ver algo. No hay camino, tío. O sea, tengo que apagar las llamas de allí con el congelante este de los cojones. Ese es el objetivo. Igual se apaga, ¿no? Con el congelante. Qué tontería. Oye, el congelante ese de las bombas al final es el mejor, es el arma definitiva de esto, ¿o qué? Vale, espera ahí un segundo. Tiene muy poco rango esta mierda, ¿no? Tanto para matar bichos como para extinguir incendios, ¿eh? Está, ¿no? Ya está. Sigue habiendo brasilla, pero bueno. Tú caminas rápido, churri. Y estaría. 300.000 de IQ. Vale. ¿Qué pasa ahora? ¿What? ¿Por qué no puedo pasar?
What's wrong?
This door is security level 5. I don't have card 5.
La tiene ella, ¿no?
Giving up already?
Ella que tiene pase VIP para todos los lados.
Ta-da!
What the?
Are you impressed?
You
Nope.
should have told me you had it.
Ya, igual
Well,
sí.
the truth is, I just remembered it myself.
Bien. Somos unos putos incompetentes, ¿eh? La verdad. Por aquí no se puede pasar, ¿no? Está Reven. Aquí tampoco. Son esas líneas que salen así. Ah, muy bien. Joder. Vale, nos van a llamar por radio, ¿eh? Tenemos que marchar corriendo, tía. Venga, 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 venga. Esto estaba hecho adrede, ¿eh? ¿Para qué? Vamos, vamos, vamos. Tú y yo nos vamos. A escurrir el bulto de la manerísima, ¿eh? ¿Eh? Ah, y yo me piro. Suele no tener mapa, tío. Y esta cámara no me permite, ¿sabes? Hay altura, ¿eh? Ahora, 100 metros hasta abajo. Tiene que estar guay, ¿eh? Bajar por esa escalera de 100 metros. Yo no bajo ahí ni de coña, llama, en plan, ahí no bajo, ¿eh?
I have a question for you.
What is it?
How do you feel about heights?
I can't say I like heights. The water's higher on my phobia list. Why?
Well, we have to go down a ladder.
Eso lo dices por codec.
Just a little bit.
Why do I feel like we've had this conversation before? How little is little?
About 130 feet.
Bien.
Think you can do it?
Would you take no for an answer?
How are your legs?
Better. The numbness is gone. I can climb down on my own.
Okay, follow me.
Hombre, es que ir enganchado por una escalera de 40 metros, cuidado, Te tiro. ¡Bum! Saco. Te bajo con una cuerda antes. No es tan alta, tampoco. O sea, yo lo bajaría sin problema. Lo único que te va una puta racha de aire, ¿sabes? O algo así. Eso sí te puede joder, Una rachuca de aire que esta está... ¡Bumba! Y tú... Cabrón. Estoy quemado, gente. Me quemé los brazos. En cámara no se verá. Pero me quemé los brazos. Es como un día... O sea, es como súper contaminado, ¿no? Todo. La puesta del sol es como muy... Muy de gocha. Y la puesta de sol también.
If we don't hurry, it'll be the last we see.
Ya tengo que hacer que pase ella por ahí. Tengo los infrarrojos, es que los infrarrojos se ven mucho mejor todo.
Enemy soldiers, gun ciphers. I don't think we're gonna be able to slip past all that. Looks like it can barely support one person. How much do you weigh, Emma?
Are you gonna ask me how old I am next?
If you go alone, I think you can make it across.
Y yo te cubro. Me pueden pegar algún tirito y tal, pero no pasa nada.
This is Raiden. Do you read me?
Yeah, what's up?
We've made it to the lower part of Strut L. We'll have to cross the water from here.
Can Emma walk?
Yeah, she's okay. The pontoon bridge doesn't look too sturdy. Emma's gonna have to cross it alone.
Right, the oil fence.
There are ciphers and several guards.
Right, you're carrying a PSG-1, aren't you?
Yeah,
It's
Yep.
time to play sniper.
not bad. This spot gives me a good view of the targets.
You're going to have to cover Emma until she crosses to Strut E. I'll get there and provide some support of my own.
Thanks.
De hecho, lo puedo ver a él.
Yeah, I know the drill.
Me acuerdo ahora que le puedes disparar.
Situation in advanced mode level 4 VR training with the PSG-1.
VR. Guess it's better than nothing. Make sure you don't hit Emma. Right now, with Arsenal's boarding in progress, security should be at a minimum. That doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Given the situation, they've probably got claymores in place to make up for the security shortage.
Ponte las
Make
gafas.
sure you use your thermal goggles.
Right.
Okay, I'm heading for Strut E.
Emma, are you reading me?
Loud and clear.
I'm gonna clear a path for you from here.
How?
Sniper fire.
You're kidding.
Trust me.
What if I fall into the sea? I can't swim.
Pues te
You were
jodes.
pretty good a few minutes ago.
Okay.
Think you can do it?
Would
Si
you-
te caes al mar vas a hundirte muy jodido.
All right, get going. You'll be fine.
Oye, ¿cómo es el código Konami? Porque luego tengo que probarlo. Porque en el Metal Gear 2 había algo con el código Konami. Vale, a ver. Tema. SG1. Térmicas. ¿Son estas o son las otras? Es que tengo que ponerme. ¿No eran las rojas? ¿No eran unas como rojas? Hostia, eso para el daño está bien. Pero... ¿Para qué solo tengo estas? O sea que... Vale, ¿qué más? Un poquito de diazepam, ¿eh? No me venía mal. Vale, ¿hay minas ahí abajo? Sí. Buen tiro. Esa es ella. ¿Por qué recuerdo yo esto de color rojo? Uf, ya empieza el pulso. Pues que sin el hipermin ese de los cojones. Creo que me ponen alguno al lado. ¡Joder! Bueno, ¿soy imbécil o qué? Mira, él está... El Plisken, bueno, el Snake. Está por ahí en algún punto, sí, que está por ahí. Mierda, lo siento. Tranquila, Emma, yo voy. No pasa nada, hombre. Me despiste un segundo, hombre. Uf. Cómo se habla la pinza, El pulso, tío, exagerado. Hornite. Mato hasta las palomas, me cago en Dios. Voy a matar a ese. Dios. Dios. Es imposible, sin esta mierda. ¿Dónde estaba Snake, tío? Yo sé que lo llegas a ver. ¿Esos son minas? Acercarme, ¿no? ¿Y por qué me suena a mí que voy a salso normal este, tío? Desde aquí. Hasta ahí, por ahí, ¿no? Cuidado. ¿Qué? Pero no me llames ahora, idiota.
This is Snake. Can you hear me?
Yeah, nice and clear.
I've reached my sniping position on strut E. I'll provide support fire for you.
Ahí llego, vale.
Do me a favor and take out whatever I miss.
Just call me when you want me to shoot.
Hay otro paisano ahí. A ver si lo ves a él, ¿no? Míralo, 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 está ahí. Me pego un tiro. Soy gilipollas. Se vuelven a salir, ¿eh? Venga ya, Giro la cabeza 2 veces, tío, hijo de puta. ¿Dónde está esta tía? Está ahí, ¿no? ¿Te quieres estar ya, tío? Oye, ahora estoy dándome. Bueno, soy imbécil. Me cago en Dios. Es que se le va el pulso, tío. No tiene como un término medio el tío. Bueno, ahora me perdí, no sé dónde estoy. Joder, la mierda es. Me van como saliendo cada poco, ¿no? ¿Dónde está esta tía? Vale, está ahí. Están saliendo más zippers de estos. Les estoy dando, tío. O sea, no me toco los cojones. Vale más darle ahí arriba, tío, porque si no... Es que es cualquier cosa, no sé. Es cualquier cosa, tío. Pero cualquier cosa, te lo digo ya. Se le da 5 veces. Toques los cojones, tío. Ahí hay otro. Y justo se me acaba la mierda esta. Y es que tiene un tembleque el pavo este que flipas. Es que con el joystick, el control no es el mejor del mundo, digamos. El del mando, Y eso que es un mando nuevo, pero... Como para que pegas más tiros al aire que otra cosa. Para, hombre, imbécil. ¿Y te imaginas que te mata él? Podrías pegar un tiro, de vez en cuando. Champion. Ya está. La gilipollez. Me sale un megalodón. Vamos, otra vez. Hostia, este no me había muerto ya. Yo pensé que había muerto ya. Definitivamente, de verdad. Joder, Snake, lo tienes a tiro, Tengo que pegar un tiro, ¿verdad? Es un tema. ¿Cuántos tiros en la cabeza te tengo que dar, compañero? Solo di uno ahí, Y de dudosa... Me pasé el vídeo. Porque pensar que estaba jugando y quería darle... Bueno. Le apuñalo, vale. Nos dejamos de perder un vídeo que apuñalan a Emma del Vamp. Me salté el vídeo de like dándole a like, porque soy imbécil, tío. Bueno, porque soy imbécil no, porque pensé que estaba con rifle francotirador, de verdad.
Snake, what's your situation over there?
Emma seems to be, doing something to GW's defensive capabilities. All we need now is your disc. You'd better hurry. I don't think she's gonna make it.
How's the bleeding?
She's... Just get over here. You'll find the coast is clear with everybody aboard Arsenal right now.
Me leo a tiros, ¿no? Tenemos la Socon, tío. ¿Por dónde hay que ir, tío? Ah, bueno, yo estoy aquí. Vale, este ya es un sitio conocido, ¿no? Es que no me voy a perder el tiempo ni matarlos, tío. Si hay prisa, hay prisa. No, tío. ¿Aquí es donde están las Claymore? Por algún motivo ya no hay Claymores. Joder, me vio. Ah, que tengo que ir. Oh, mierda.
Arsenal's launch has initiated a security lockout. Otacons managed to override anything that leads to the computing room. This is no time to get sidetracked. Hurry.
Vale, hay que ir para allá. Me da tiempo, ¿no? No vi la gilipollez esta.
Raiden, is something wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
No vi la caída. Rifle francotirador y reventarse esto. Ah, bueno, empiezo desde aquí. ¿Qué es lo que hay aquí? Eje cámara. Ah, la cámara de fotos, ok. Tiene alguna caída de frame, ¿eh? El emulador este de los cojones. Alguna que otra bastante importante, pero bueno. Vale, rifle francotirador, tío. Hacemos la típica, ¿eh? Uf. Vale. Soy su normal, es que soy su normal. Es que es para matarme, pues. Es que el rifle francotirador no tiene... No tiene término medio, tío. Me cago en Dios. Voy a suicidarme, porque esto fue cualquier cosa. Vaya mal.
What the hell happened?
Tengo que en serio echar granadas de estas.
Raiden!
Joder, vaya mierda. No sé si me dará tiempo con una chaff. Andaría justo, ¿eh? ¿Dónde está la chaff? A ver. ¿Cuántos tengo? Vale, tengo 7. La cámara por si acaso. Vale, este pasamos, tío. Vale. Esta parte, tío. Es que ahí gira, tío. Hace una putada este cabrón. Vale, si me los cargo ahora. ¿Dónde están atontados? Joder, es que las vistas y las cámaras de este juego son... ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Dónde está ese tío? Las cámaras del Metal Gear es para darles de comer aparte, ¿eh? Y voy a tirar otra porque no sé si hay más. ¿Puedo pasar así? Sí. Viene una puta gaviota de esas y me revienta, tío. Pero las cámaras de este juego tienen un problema grande. Porque no, sin radar no ves nada, tío. Es como eres como si fueras ciego, tío. Es un poco raro. Y está ralentizada de aquí, porque sí. Se acaba de poner el juego a un FPS. No entiendo muy bien por qué, pero bueno. Haber puesto minas ahí es bastante gracioso, ¿eh? Hostia. ¿Pero por qué se pone un juego un FPS, tío? ¿Por qué se ha puesto el juego a un FPS por segundo? Es cada vez que hay bichos, tío, en cámara. Hostia puta, tío. Qué puta locura, ¿no? Qué puta locura, tío, el frame rate ese sí es raro. No vemos cómo la apuñaló, pero, no, pero la apuñaló, me entiendo. Lo que no sé si sigue vivo. Calculo que no.
How's Emma?
I think he got some internal organs. We can't stop the bleeding.
Hal.
I'm here.
Got the disc.
A este siempre le muere algo, ¿eh?
Emma set everything up. Apparently, all you have to do is pop in the disc.
Me importa una mierda, Emma.
That should insert the virus into the AI.
Is it working?
Just leave it to Emma. What the?
An antibody agent?
Damn! The connection's been cut.
Is the virus upload complete?
I don't think so. The count stopped at 90%. Otacon.
I don't think Emma's made any mistakes.
But
A portion of the worm cluster might have been altered after the disc left Emma's hands.
by the Patriots?
Will the virus still work?
I have no idea.
Hal, is everything all right?
Nope.
It's all right. Everything's all right.
Good. At least I won't be adding another page to our family's dark history.
Que sin rostros la gente, o sea, sin personalidad eran en esta época, ¿eh? De la Play 2.
What if the virus doesn't work?
Either destroy that thing or take out Solidus and his men.
How do we get on board?
¿Por qué no abre la boca,
I don't
Ray?
think we can. Unless somebody inside gives us a hand.
Hal, I always...
What is it?
wanted to see you again.
Va a morrer.
You don't hate me?
You don't hate me.
I never wanted to get in your way. I never wanted to hurt you. I thought that with Arsenal, if I followed in your footsteps, I could be closer. I just wanted you to look at me. Look at me as a woman.
¿Eh?
I could never do that.
Don't be so honest. It hurts.
Sorry.
Can I ask you one last favor?
Sure.
Call me Emma.
What?
Please call me Emma.
What? Un poco raro esto. Lo tengo ya en la mentalidad un poco rara.
What's wrong with EE?
Creo que...
Emma? 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 Answer me.
Palmo, churro. Lo que vaya todo un frame por segundo es poco bueno, poco. Eso es que esta es la versión HD. Se está haciendo de noche, ¿eh?
I didn't leave you. Because of the accident. I had a relationship with your mother.
Me cago en tu puta madre. O sea, son
She
hermanastros.
seduced me,
Me sedujo tu madre. Joder.
and it went on. My father's death was no accident. He took his own life.
El padre lo vamos a conocer en el 5.
All my fault. Forgive me, Emma.
Se suicidó porque te follaste a su mujer, a tu padre, a tu stepmom y a tu stepsister. Un poco turbio todo, ¿no? Me sedujo, dice. Y el loro dice su nombre, ¿no?
Attention. Arsenal gear is ready for launch.
¿Y si espabilamos?
Immediately.
Sounds like they're cutting this area loose. What do you mean?
It means we're gonna sink.
We have to get the hostages out.
What about the Kamov repairs?
Done.
We won't be able to get everybody aboard.
We'll just have to take as many as we can.
My sister
Está muerta, tío. Sí.
won't be able to come with us.
We will be commencing the countdown shortly. Personnel in the upper levels head for the evacuation area immediately.
De ecuación inmediatamente es toda una palabra. Hostia, acaba de sonar lo de Sniper Wolf.
I'm always the survivor. Why, Wolf?
Ya, la verdad que eres un poco gafe, colega.
Otacon, take care of the hostages.
What about you guys?
We got other arrangements. There's our ride out of here. Anyway, we're gonna have to sink that thing if the virus doesn't work.
I should be going with you.
Ustedes, ¿por qué no tratas de usted?
You've got your job, we've got ours.
You mean I'd only get in your way?
Wrong. Only you can save those hostages. Got it?
Bueno. Ok.
Right. Listen, the two of you won't be able to destroy that thing. Eliminate the enemy. That's your only option.
Se viene. Los hombres de Paco, ¿eh? Los hombres de Paco, chaval. ¿Por qué se quedan esas líneas así? Eso es un bug, ¿verdad? De sombras.
EE? Damn!
Otacon,
Joder.
try to get as many hostages out as you can. It's a short flight to the shore, so don't worry about overloading the Kamov.
Leave it to me.
I repeat, personnel in the upper levels, head for the evacuation area immediately.
I'm counting on you, Otacon.
Lo. Sí, bus como de sombras.
Hal, I miss you. Hal, I miss you. I miss you. I miss you.
Entró la pájara. Otacón, o espabilas o espabilo. Y el pájaro decía, tomar por culo de aquí.
You and me, we're the same. Both you and
Joder.
I,
Joder.
we were always alone.
Se me escapó la X, lo siento. Está muy triste,
He's
sí.
gonna be okay?
He's tougher than he looks. Consider it done.
Now, how do we open this thing?
You can come out now.
A ninja?
Un ninja. Es colega, ¿eh?
It's going to take off. We
¿Le va a dar la espada?
take care of a few things. This time, don't fail us.
Snake, what's this all about?
Bedtime, Raiden. I wouldn't do that.
You're changing sides now?
Change sides? I don't recall saying I was on yours.
Damn it. You!
Ready for some shut-eye?
¿Quién es? Ya es cuando me capturan en la pesca, ¿no? ¿Quién es ella? A tomar por el culo, ¿eh? Un poco cutre la destrucción de los edificios, pero vale. ¿El loro consiguió escapar? ¿Y los rehenes que quedaron ahí? En teoría Manhattan está cerca, ¿no? Y esa era la sombra del Arsenal.
Jack, are you reading me? Do you want to save your mission data up to this point?
Pues estoy bastante jodido ahora mismo. Voy a por un bebercio. Es en plan, estoy inconsciente, pero estoy salvando la partida. Este juego durará 7 horas, 6.
Your mission data has been saved.
Thank you. Vale, sí.
Is he still alive? He was when Olga brought him in. I've checked everything, including the genome data, but there's nothing on this guy. NSA, CIA, FBI. He doesn't exist in any database. He's a non-existent operative from a non-existent organization.
I suspected as much. However, I know this man. Wake him up.
La mítica sala de tortura, ¿eh? Es como Octopus.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Esto es el mismo en Blur Adred que el Destripador.
You know this fellow?
You remember me, don't you? You've grown. High concentration of cerebral implants. Have they altered your memory, too?
O sea, me conoce Solidus. Vaya traje de Octopus que te me llevas, ¿eh?
This is my son.
What?
I taught him everything.
Esto no me acordaba. Él supone que es gemelo de
I never
Snake.
thought I'd see you again.
You know me?
You don't remember. Your name, your skills. Everything you know, you learned from me.
What?
The 80s. The Civil War. You were one of the best among the child soldiers that fought in that conflict. When you were barely 10 years old, you became the platoon leader of the Small Boy Unit. At the time, your outstanding kill record earned you several nicknames, including White Devil and Jack the Ripper. Jack, I was your godfather. I named you.
Ah,
When the war
padrino,
ended,
bueno.
you disappeared from the relief center.
Padrino.
I wondered what happened to you. I should have known they would recruit you.
It's an interesting coincidence.
If he's a lackey for the Patriots, I doubt he knows anything of interest.
What should we do with him?
We'll use him like you suggested.
What about Dead Cell?
¿Qué pasa con los hombres,
Ignore
tío?
them.
Son como los Vox Colliders.
Happening again?
Could it be that he's here too?
In another hour, we demonstrate the power of Arsenal gear.
Attack with standard weapons, of course.
Yes, proceed as planned.
At last report, all is well with GW.
How about the troops?
The men are being refitted with Arsenal gear equipment as ordered. You're the spitting image of Big Boss.
Ya con el... Con el parche y tal.
That's so. Perhaps
Y
I should be grateful
Ocelo lo
to this
conoce.
kid for that.
This situation, I find it very nostalgic.
Where am I?
Why, inside Arsenal gear, of course.
Muy nostálgica referencia al otro juego.
We're also inside the memory of Shadow Moses. I'll take this back. You don't need this anymore, do you?
Olga.
A foul wind is blowing. We shall speak again.
Pues mata a la gente pero no puedes ver una pirula. Ese es el nivel. ¿Era ella el ninja o
Don't
cómo?
move. Stay as you are. We're being monitored by a camera.
What are you up to?
I'm switching over to nanocommunication.
Era ella el ninja, ¿no?
Mr. X? Ninja?
Correct. It's me.
I thought you were the leader of the Russian troops.
No, that was just a smokescreen.
A smokescreen?
I was sent to provide you support.
Support? Who sent you? The Colonel?
No, the Patriots.
What?
I deceived my troops, betrayed them.
But why?
My child is being held hostage by the Patriots. It all started 2 years ago when I lost my
Ahora mismo
father
dejarse ahí.
during the tanker incident. My men and I had nowhere to go, so we joined forces with an illegal Russian organization.
The Russian mafia?
Something
That's
like
so
that,
cute, I can't bear
actually.
it.
I learned much later
That's
that
so
it was
cute,
a
I can't
subordinate
bear it.
organization of the Patriots.
Not a chance.
I was expecting at the
Get
time.
real.
When I gave birth to my child, it
That's so
turned
cute,
out
I
I
can't
was
bear
in
it.
a hospital run by the Patriots. In the
That's so
morning,
cute, I
my
can't bear
child
it.
was gone. My
Qué
baby
bien.
is being kept somewhere in this country.
Have you ever met your child?
No. Once a month, they send me a photo of my child via network.
Qué guay.
Never even held the child in my
That's
own
so
arms.
cute, I can't bear it. I see. Given your situation, nobody can blame you for what you did.
That's your opinion.
That's so cute, I
What
can't
about
bear
Snake?
it. I thought you were enemies.
He wasn't responsible for my father's death. Actually, we owe him our lives. 2 years ago, they were responsible for getting us out of the sinking tanker alive.
So you were partners since the incident?
No, I only found out the truth shortly before this.
Huh?
When I confronted him here.
You fought with Snake? When?
Well, it was around the time you were holding hands with that girl.
Snake. So you joined hands with him to pay back a debt.
No, mutual gain.
Mutual gain?
My job was to assist you. If Solidus gets away with Arsenal, your mission is a failure. The Patriots would judge that as failure on my part and terminate my child. Putting it simply, my child's life depends on your success.
So you did it all for your child. But why would the Patriots want to help me? Are they hoping I'll take Solidus out?
No, you're just like me. We're just pawns.
Pawns for what purpose?
The S3 plan.
Huh?
You'll figure
Audi.
it out sooner or later, but I wonder if you'll handle the truth.
What do you mean?
Listen, we haven't got time for this. Solidus will commence his attack any minute. He's got to be stopped.
What about the virus?
No results so far. I think the Patriots have tampered with the program.
Will it work?
I don't know.
Get me out of this thing.
Not yet. I'll release your restraints after I leave this room.
Where's my gear?
Snake's got everything. I couldn't bring it here.
And where do I find Snake?
No queda mucho del juego, ¿verdad?
The passageway ahead leads to a hangar. He'll be waiting there. I gave him a card key for the hangar.
O sea, ahora empieza la acción de verdad.
Snake plans to destroy Arsenal gear?
No, even for Snake, it's impossible to completely destroy this thing. The only option is to stop Solidus and his men.
What are you going
Me
to do?
pilas Metal Gears.
That's my role. I still can't afford to be discovered.
¿Es posible que nos lo acabemos hoy? Pregunto.
Olga,
Que no queda mucho.
keep this up. They're bound to find you.
Listen, I'll free you in a little while. Brace yourself.
Gracias. Ahora va con las manos en la pirula, ¿no?
Jack, are you all right?
Oh, yeah.
Jack, is it true? What Solidus said?
Yes.
It's unbelievable. Drafting small children, sending them to war? It's not
Y no lo
allowed
saben,
here in
no lo saben en
the
esa
United
organización, ¿no? Venga ya.
ICC rules don't mean a lot in war. Someone told me that there are over 300,000 children in combat right now. I was just one of them.
So you remember. I thought your memory had been manipulated by them.
It was. But I have nightmares
Ah!
of the past I can't put together.
Why didn't you tell me?
You couldn't begin to understand.
You wouldn't know that until you try me.
I didn't want you to get hurt. There was never a real reason for me to fight, except that someone put a gun in my hand. And that someone was him.
It wasn't your fault.
If I survived the day's fight, I was praised, fed, and had a bed to sleep in. I think I was only 6 when I held my first AK. But I'm not even sure of that.
Jack.
I'm not like Snake. I never questioned why we fought. There was no purpose, no way out. They give you a gun, you ask how many to kill. If you didn't, you were the one they shot instead.
It's okay. No one is blaming you.
We were shown Hollywood action films every day. The kind with macho guys and big guns. They call it image training.
Ugh.
They built us from the ground up into killing
Niño
machines.
soldado, escape.
We were fed once a day. I can still taste the gunpowder they mixed into the food.
Se han probado la comida.
In the food?
The gunpowder had toluene in it, giving it hallucinogenic properties. It kept us drugged, controllable.
Oh my god.
¿No era mejor hecho un poco burundanga? Qué pólvora.
When the Civil War ended, those of us who survived were taken in by NGOs. They gave me a new life in the States. I can't complain. But nothing's changed. The only people who have no problem with my past have secrets and agendas of their own. Terrible nightmares. Every night. I can never forget.
Jack.
I'm afraid of the night. That's why I don't sleep next to you.
You should have told me.
Told you what? That I'm a killer? And always have been?
Tiene muchas faltas, ¿no?
No.
What I hate more than anything else in the world is my own past. I didn't want you or anyone to know about it. Now I know why I was chosen for this mission. No one can take him on, take him down, except me. I've been kept alive this long for this. I knew as soon as I saw Solidus.
Jack, I love you the way you are now. You have to believe me. I didn't know anything about you, I admit that. Where you were born, how you grew up. But I know that now.
Al oeste en
What
Filadelfia.
I feel for you can only get better. And I'll share in your past if that's the price.
It doesn't work that way. No one can share the burden of what I've done. It's not one of those warm and fuzzy things couples share.
I accept the good and the bad, Jack. That's what you do for someone you love.
I don't want to share my past with anyone. I just want to forget about it.
Jack, I haven't told you, about what I've done.
The last 2 years with you, it's been more than I've ever hoped for.
Jack.
But I can't go any farther. I know you want to get married. But I can't. I can't risk
Prefiero el
starting a
Tinder.
family. There's no way to erase my childhood.
It's all right, Jack. Please, don't say any more.
Pa' casa. Ahora descargamos el Tinder y aparte. Ya. Estás, mira. Mola. Todos los putos. Mira. En plan ahí. ¿Qué pose? Toda la huevadísima ahí. Toma, para ti. Así es como me lavo la, ¿no? Mira, mira. Toma huevada. Ya vale, ¿no? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Por qué tiene esos bugs como de sombras, tío? No sé por qué. ¿Pásate aquí algo? Un poco de medicina. Tiene como unos bugs ahí en los Box Colliders.
Raiden, do you copy?
Empezamos, ¿eh?
Continue your mission.
I've lost all my gear. I need to locate
Empiezan las cosas raras.
He was never factored into the simulation. Leave him out of this.
I can't do much naked, especially in this temperature.
That's true. You won't be able to attack or enter the hanging mode either.
I think Snake has my gear.
Raiden, take out Solidus and his men. You must recover Arsenal intact.
Colonel, are you under orders from the Patriots?
Your role, that is, mission, is to infiltrate the structure and disarm the terrorists.
My role? Why do you keep saying that?
Why not? This is a type of role-playing game. The point is that you play out your part, and I expect
Se está bugueando, ¿eh?
perfect performance.
Colonel, I just remembered something.
What?
That I've never met you in person. Not once.
Complete your mission according to the simulation.
Colonel, who are you?
No more questions. We have Rosemary.
What do you mean by that?
Over and out.
Está como súper bugueado, ¿no? Mierda, tío. Empezamos, ¿eh? La fiesta.
The mission is a failure. Cut the power right now.
What's wrong with you?
Don't worry. It's a game. It's a game just like usual.
You'll ruin your eyes playing so close to the TV.
What are you talking about?
Right. Something happened to me last Thursday when I was driving home. I had a couple of miles to go. I looked up and saw a glowing orange object in the sky to the east. It was moving very irregularly. Suddenly, there was intense light all around me. And when I came to, I was home. What do you think happened to me? Fine. Forget it.
Y si empiezas a coger esto te empieza a decir cosas rarísimas.
Even my patience has its limits. I just can't leave this thing up to you any longer. I'll do the fighting. You can just go home.
A matar, ¿no? Claramente.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me.
Se está bugueando el coronel. Nos queda poco de juego, ¿eh? Realmente. Decir lo mismo que antes.
Infiltrate. The enemy.
Mira el Metal Gear 1.
Outer heaven. Destroy the final weapon, Metal Gear.
Soy gilipollas, soy gilipollas. Otra vez, dice exactamente lo mismo que antes. ¿Dónde no estoy, tío? Estoy jodido. Pues no sé cómo voy a llegar hasta ahí, ¿eh?
No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack!
Dice Hice la misma gilipollez que antes, tío. Me cago en Dios. No coger esa medicina. No te mental. A ver qué dice ahora. Es que es curiosísimo, tío.
Even my patience has its limits. I just can't.
A eso ya lo dijo. Pues se puede subir por aquí, joder. ¿Dónde se supone que tengo que ir? Ay, me caí, tío. Me cago en Dios.
What was that just now?
No bajes hasta aquí, cabrón. Ahora sí. Se le dice, se le dice. Se le dice, se le dice, se le dice. Es que ahora llega un momento historia, así que esto no me preocupa.
Infiltrate the enemy fortress.
Es que mola porque se le empieza a ir la pinza de verdad, por eso las cojo las llamadas. Está en japonés. What?
Honestly, though, you have played the game for a long time. Don't you have anything else to do with your time?
Mirar la cámara, Una chica durmiendo, tío, en una cama. What? Estas son Kojimadas, tío, todo.
Variety level 13. Rescue Meryl, the return of Ginola.
Es que un momento que se le vea estar con una calavera, tal.
Anemone or clematis plant's juice can cause a rash. When pruning them, it's a good idea to wear gloves.
Ok. Está cerrado esto, tío.
I hear it's amazing when the famous purple stuffed worm in Flapjaw space with the tuning fork does a raw blink on Harry Carey Rock. I need scissors. 61.
Está todo cerrado ahora.
Jack, it's me.
Hi, Rose.
Jack, I owe you an apology.
If it's about that conversation just now, I'm the one who's sorry.
No, it's something else.
What is it?
That day at Federal Hall 2 years ago, it wasn't a coincidence. I was ordered to keep an eye on you.
No os conocí por casualidad.
Me?
Yes, by the Patriots.
You're a spy?
I suppose. Yes. It's an ugly word. Are you still there?
Was sleeping with me a part of the job?
I fell in love with you.
How could anyone?
I can't excuse what I did. I've reported every detail of your personal life to them these 2 years. What you did, said, everything.
Must have been fun.
But some things I didn't tell anyone. Like what I felt for you.
So that's why you were involved in this mission. I should have known.
Hombre, si no lo pillaste ya,
Why
Raya.
would they toss an analyst into the mix at the last minute?
I'm sorry. I know what I did was wrong.
No matter where I go, I get used.
I reinvented myself to suit your tastes. Hairstyle, clothes, the way I moved, things I talked about. You say you love the color of my hair, my eyes. They're not even real.
Joder.
You must have gone over my psych profile with a fine-tooth comb.
It was my job.
Great performance. Had me completely fooled.
What I really wanted was for you to see the real me. It hurt to play out this artificial romance. It was worse to lie to myself than to you. The more love you gave me, the more it hurt. Because I knew the person you loved was just a character.
So it was artificial on my end too. It was just a game, not the real thing.
Oh, Jack.
I feel better knowing that.
What?
I was in love, or thought I was, with someone who didn't exist. I was trying to be someone I wasn't by loving what wasn't real. I don't know who you really are. The person I knew isn't real. She's not the woman I'm talking to right now. In a sense, the deception was my own, not theirs.
Jack, I thought I was acting because that was my job. But I did fall in love with you. That wasn't an act.
Pues que te follan, hombre, sí, claro.
You believe that?
Exacto.
It's okay. You had your reasons, right? Hey, I understand, but I have nothing left to...
Jack!
What?
I'm carrying... I'm pregnant, Josh.
Todo falso.
Rose, what's going on?
Es todo falso, tío. Es todo una IA.
Snake.
Been waiting long.
Ahora sí. El puto fucking boss, ¿eh? Ese que es el de True Real Big Boss.
Where's my gear?
Right over there.
Y ahora me da el arma, ¿no?
That's more like it. Everything you had when you were captured is still there.
Y una cosa más. Activar mi código.
Sorry about earlier. I had to use you as bait to gain access to Arsenal. It worked.
Accesar.
Tell me about Olga.
You never asked.
Que no me preguntaste.
About that? Get over it.
Any effects of the virus yet?
Still waiting on that.
So, it was rigged by the Patriots?
Looks like it. From what I can tell, Arsenal is headed for Manhattan. I don't know what Solidus is planning, but we'll have to deal with it one way or another. There's also a troop of production model Rays ahead.
How many units?
25, according to Olga.
25?
Yeah. Can't say I've faced that many Metal Gears before, but I think we can deal.
No way we can.
25 Metal Gears.
Because we have no other choice.
Tenemos que reventarnos como al ejército de todo el mundo.
Oh yeah, Olga left this for you.
Ahora sí. El verdadero ninja.
Why? Olga asked me to give it to you. Besides, I'm not a big fan of blades.
Me lío a catanazos. Este momento es el mejor.
Up and down to make a vertical slice.
Es muy raro cómo se maneja así.
To slice parallel to the ground. Move the stick in a circle to do a rotating cut. Push it forward to lunge and strike. You can guard with your blade if you have the L1 button pressed down. You should be able to deflect a bullet or two.
Pues Snake, hombre. ¿Es de qué es? ¿Para dormirlos o qué? Listo. Vámonos.
Come on, time to go. If you run out of ammo, you can have mine.
You got enough?
Absolutely. Infinite ammo.
Qué falso. Eso es como el lore. La bandana.
What?
¿Cómo explican eso?
Snake, have you ever enjoyed killing someone?
Sí, todos los días. Ahora mismo de ti.
I'm not sure. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between reality and a game.
Diminished sense of reality, huh? VR training will do that.
No, it was field training when I was a kid. I lied, Snake. I have more field experience than I can remember. It's not VR that's doing this to me.
Raiden, we don't carry guns to take people down. We're not here to help some politician either.
You can say that because you're a legend, a hero. I'm Jack the Ripper, a dirty reminder of a terrible mistake.
Legends don't mean a whole lot. I was just a name to exploit, just like you.
People will remember only the good part, the right part of what you did.
There's no right part in murder. Not ever. And we're not in this to make a name for ourselves.
Then what are you and Otacon fighting for?
A future? You can stop being part of a mistake. Starting now.
What am I? What am I supposed to do?
Luchar. Y dejar de hablar.
Find something to believe in, and find it for yourself. And when you do, pass it on to the future.
Believe in what?
That's your problem.
Uy, de guina, hola.
Come on.
Se viene momentazo, ¿eh? ¡Momentazo! Lo han hecho momentazo.
Snake, Raiden.
Otacon, you all right?
Yeah, so are all the hostages.
That's good news.
How's everything on your end?
All right for now, but there is something.
What?
The Colonel's last transmission was strange.
Está Bugatti.
Strange? How?
Just strange. No idea.
Interference?
I don't know.
Where is this Colonel?
I don't know. I've never met the man, actually.
I'll dig around.
Thanks. I owe you one.
No pinta
If there's
bien, ¿eh?
anything else, call me on the codec. I might be able to help. The frequency is 141.12.
Pues tengo demasiados números, ¿no? Ya. Parece bien, ¿eh? Dame la espada, dame la espada. Bueno, igual... Está como ralentizado un poco, pero bueno. Vamos. Es que se ralentiza bastante, ¿eh? Hay ninjas también aquí. Joder, está como ralentizado, qué puta. Esta parte es guapísima, tío.
What are you doing?
Uf. Ay, que hostia, me calcaron, ¿no? Joder, qué imbécil. ¿Pero por qué no? A ver, ¿qué está pasando? No, puñaladita. La navajilla, la navajilla. Un poco cualquier cosa, también te lo digo, los controles. ¿Qué es esto que es infinito? ¿O cómo va esto? Es que va como súper lento. Esta, ¿no? Va como súper lento, tío. Raro.
Raiden, about this colonel of yours. I found out where he is.
Where?
Inside Arsenal.
Muy bien.
I've checked out all the possibilities, but I keep coming back to Arsenal. It isn't a relay point, it's the origin of the signal. And the encryption protocol it uses is exactly the same as that of Arsenal's AI, the so-called GW.
Manipulação,
What the hell does this mean?
I think it means you've been talking to an AI.
That's
Yeah.
impossible.
The kernel probably isn't GW per se. GW was most likely stimulating cortical activity in the dormant part of your brain through signal manipulation of your own nanomachines. The kernel is, in part, your own creation, cobbled together from expectation
¿Y qué me mandó aquí?
experience.
That's crazy.
But it's probably the truth. The virus may be starting to affect GW, which would explain the kernel's behavior.
It was all
Ya,
an
es
illusion.
verdad eso.
Everything I've done so far?
Raiden,
Snake, what's happening around here?
I don't know. What I do know is that you're standing right here in front of me. Not an illusion. Flesh and blood.
Huh?
It's your call. You can drop this if you want.
No, I can't do that. Let's go.
Va poco fluido el juego, eso sí, ¿eh?
Raiden, they've got Rose.
What?
Rose is being held in the holds.
It's a trap.
Rose!
Raiden, get a grip.
But Snake...
It's a trap. Since the Colonel doesn't exist, there's no way he can take Rose hostage.
Yeah, you're right.
I am right.
Okay. Does Rose exist?
Don't be weird. She's your...
What if I've never really met her?
What?
If the Colonel is something that I partly dreamt up, then everything I remember about her could be...
Don't jump to conclusions.
You and Otacon are the ones that say the Colonel never existed.
Raiden.
Is this what Olga was talking about?
La fumada que llevas, Raiden, ¿eh? Bueno, este es el momento del juego, ¿eh?
Take the item.
Ya, es que no me puedo poner tan cerca de ellos, tío. Faca. Buah, ahora se está tanando, Mira. Se empieza a volver todo loco. No, este no.
Use this. Take the item.
Pues mejora la velocidad ahora, Alguna bala me las quedas, pero todas. Estaría, Esta es la Fortune, esta parte me acuerdo poco. O sea, me acuerdo momentos, pero no... Esta, por ejemplo, no me acuerdo.
Fortune. It's been a long wait, Solid Snake. The root of all my sorrows.
What?
2 years ago, you killed my father. That was the beginning of hell for us. Everyone I love has been taken from me one by one, and no matter how hard I try, I can't follow them. An endless nightmare. The only thing we live for is to see it end. Our wait is almost over.
You can't be serious about firing the nuke.
Since no one can kill me, I may as well kill everyone I can.
Buena lógica, Irrefutable.
Damn. Looks like I'm today's pick. You go on ahead. You want eternal rest? I've got it right here.
Pues es que van las balas, pero una puñalada.
What are you gonna do? Bullets can't get near her.
I'll think of something. There's no such thing as a witch.
You think you can kill me?
Esa arma, tío.
I know what your group's been through, but let's get one thing clear. I didn't kill your father.
Do you think anyone believes your lies?
Raiden, get out of here.
Supongo que nos lo vamos a pasar, hoy. Okay.
Jack, I've been watching how you fight.
Ahora es Metal Gear, ¿no?
It looks like you've remembered the way you used to kill in the old days. Or is it one of the S3 plan's proud achievements?
What are you talking about?
It came as a complete surprise when Ocelot discovered the S3 data from GW. Not a bad idea, though. Using fire to fight fire, creating the perfect assassin to retire Solid Snake's brother. S3 stands for Solid Snake Simulation. It's a development program to artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior. The result is a Foxhound Commando. When Foxhound no longer exists, a simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen. Sound like someone you know, Jack? I'm sorry to see you reduced to one of the Patriots' puppets. But I've made use of you, and their plan too. Solid Snake's sudden appearance, your arrival, it was obvious the Patriots were among my ranks. I had to smoke out the agent before the mission entered the final phase. You came in handy, as bait.
Pero también Ocelotes pertenece a los Patriots, ¿no?
Those days during the Civil War were as real as they come. Every day was absolute, split between life and death. You ran from it, and now you've been led back to war by something less than real.
Se viene. Yes, me apareció, ¿no?
No more games, Jack. At least you know. There's no reason to keep you alive now.
Yo. A falta de uno.
The opponent, at least. But now, you should die as the little Jackie boy I once knew.
Son claramente como animales, como dinosaurios. Meo refrigerio y vengo. Pues realmente del juego no nos queda mucho, gente. O sea, es básicamente... Nos queda la chapísima. O sea, la chapa, a ver. Está guay la historia y tal. Nos queda que nos den, básicamente... Vale, tema. Necesitamos aquí el Stinger, ¿no? sea, Stinger cuando se pone en cámara en primera persona. Debemos ir de 1 en 1, ¿no? ¿Por qué no les quito vida? Uf, vaya hostia. ¿Solo le quito vida al que tiene la luz? Sí. Me la juego mucho. Uf. Ahí me dormí. Uf, se encabronó, ¿eh? No. ¿Eso qué hace? No. Joder, es que justo... Es jodido, ¿eh? O sea, hay que buscar una franja muy rara. No tengo más raciones. Estoy muertísimo, ¿no? Voy a buscar una ración, pero si no... La tengo ahí en el medio. Como no coja esa ración, estoy muerto. Hostia, es jodida esa parte, ¿eh? Gasté muchas raciones al principio. Tengo que volver a empezar todo. Me da que sí, ¿eh? Esta es como la Final Bat. Soy imbécil, ¿por qué no apunto, tío? No te lo juegues, ¿para qué? Es que apuntar es cualquier cosa, también os lo digo en este juego. Ahí se acoplaron varios pitidos, ¿eh? Es un poco estafa ahí, ¿eh? Pero bueno. Me están estafando un poco, ¿eh? Me están estafando un poco bastante ahora. Esta partida. Ahora se compraron dos a la vez. Okay. ¿Ves? Se compraron dos a la vez. Este está como descompensando todo, ¿no? Estoy haciendo muy mal, muy mal. Es que ahora no los esquivo, ¿o qué? O que me maten, tío. Es que tengo que quitarme las raciones. Porque lo hice horriblemente mal. Es un poco raro, ¿eh? Un poco injusto. Pero bueno. Un poco cualquier cosa, vamos, por no decirlo. Pero tú puedes hacerle esto a estos. Para que paren quietos, ¿no? No, ahí lo hice mal yo. Ni de coña. A veces caen cerca, a veces no, o sea... Es que el apuntado es una mierda, pero vamos. Pero gorda, pero muy gorda. Muy mal diseñado. Es que ahora se complica mucho. ¿Siempre lo pone cuando le voy a disparar yo? Ok. ¿Ves? Sé que lo pone cuando le voy a disparar. No, fuera, ¿no? Oh, me la juego mucho, Hostia, que vuelvo a tener toda la vida. ¿O qué? ¿Esta estafa? ¿Este juego de puta me tengo que reventar? ¿A 25 o qué? Es último medio. A ver, aquí hay un fallo, Aquí estoy haciendo algo mal. Aquí estoy haciendo algo mal, claramente. Vamos a leer, porque estoy haciendo algo muy mal. He matado a 50 ya, ¿no? Esto no es. No, no veo nada. Eso es con una guía de verdad. No hay guías, gente. Es que no quiero verme un vídeo de 27 minutos, la verdad. ¿Qué mierda de vídeo es esto, tío? Por favor. Voy a seguir matando infinitamente hasta que me digan algo. O llamar a alguien. Ya. Pues nada, tengo que matar 80 Metal Gear Solid. Voy a coger un poco de ración. Corre como si fuera subnormal también, Raiden. Joder. Es que tengo otro aquí, tío. Es que no puedo volver sobre mis pasos, tío. Antes me suicido. No tengo más raciones, ¿verdad? Voy a palmar. Se acabó. Ahora sí que se acabó. Uf. Otro menos. Sale más. ¿Hasta cuándo van a estar saliendo? Hay uno que brilla. Yo no entiendo qué tengo que hacer. Voy a seguir llamando a Otacón porque es imposible.
The mass production Metal Gear is unmanned. It's probably under the control of GW, the Arsenal Gear AI. A chaff attack should cause electronic interference and confuse Ray for a moment. Use the opportunity to fire a stinger into it.
Ah, que son drones. Hombre, algo ayuda, el... Salen más, tío. Son infinitos, ¿verdad? Y hay algo que no estoy entendiendo yo. He matado a 30 de estos. No sé. Algo que evidentemente no he entendido. Es imposible matarlos. Vale, vamos a leer bien. Hay un problema con la vía, a ver. No sé, aquí no me dicen nada de concreto. Pero es muy largo esto. Lo que nos hace daño es a las rodillas. Pero aquí no puedo hacer eso, si no me dejan rango, tío, de nada. Aquí no tengo rango para hacer eso, o sea, olvídate. No sé qué pasa, no estoy entendiendo nada, ¿eh? Desde luego esta batalla no puede ser así. No tienes margen, ¿eh? De maniobra. Y menos si hago esto. Que tardan en pegar. Lo que tarda en pegar un tiro a otro, tío. Es indescriptible. Tengo que verme un vídeo de esto. Algo estoy haciendo muy raro. Me voy a dejar que me se suicide y voy a ver un vídeo mientras. No estoy entendiendo nada de lo que está pasando. Vamos a ver un vídeo porque no me estoy enterando de nada. Aquí ponen 6 minutos de vídeo. ¿Se lo pasan 6 minutos? Este 6 minutos, pero es que está amarrado, tío. Rodilla y talón, vale. Y si sigan reemplazando y sigan viniendo. Hasta que aparece una cinemática. Vale, es que antes estaba mucho más tiempo que eso. No sé por uno, tío. No puedes ir a por... Aquí no puedes ir a por uno solo. Está hecho para que focuses a los tres a la vez. ¿Qué medio hay, hombre? ¿Qué medio? Tengo muy pocas relaciones, ¿eh? ¿Qué pasó ahí? Va a jodernos el final del juego ahí esto, ¿eh? Al pasarnos ahí este juego. Que lo sepáis. Vale, ahora, a partir de ahora es... como rodilla. Y ahora, cabeza. Lo que hace él. Es como... a ver, vamos a intentarlo otra vez. Es como rodilla. No sé por qué no le di. Es como rodilla, cabeza. Le pongo un buen hostiazo. A ver si se cambian. Fui ya por la muerte, también te lo digo. Vale, ahora. Rodilla. Cabeza. Rodilla. Esa puta de que me hacen ahí. Voy a por la potion. La potion, no sé qué idioma estoy hablando ya. Eso le da, ¿no? Eso fue cualquier cosa, eso fue cualquier cosa, gente. Eso fue cualquier cosa. Vamos a intentar conseguir el siguiente ahora. Mientras lo mato este. Eso fue cualquier cosa también. ¿Puede pegar tiros? Ahí está. Tiene contramedidas el hijo de puta para eso, ¿eh? Hay que ser muy cerdo, hay que ser muy cerdo para hacer eso. No le dio. No me lo creo, tío. No. Era esa, era esa. Uf, se lo hice, ¿eh? Hay más raciones, tío. Uf, estoy tenso, ¿verdad? No estoy en todo el puto juego. Se habrá bugado el juego o algo, tío. Voy a morir. Pero ¿cuándo acaba esta pelea, tío? Pero que el otro le acaba en 6 minutos la pelea, tío. Que no puedo estar aquí 3 horas. Estoy totalmente confundido de lo que está pasando. ¿Se habrá bugueado algo, tío? Que no puedo, o sea, ¿cuánto tiempo que tengo que estar así? Una cosa me está volviendo loco, ¿eh? No son por proximidad, son un poco hijos de puta eso, pero bueno. Se van a juntar dos ahora, ¿no? Y ahora liamos. No, me la lié yo mismo. No me acuerdo de ese último. Creo que si no me das raciones, cabrones. Me quedé sin balas, tío. Bastante justo ese láser, ¿eh? Te voy a negar. Bastante justo ese disparo también. Venga, que estafa. Venga, que estafa. Otra estafa, venga. Y otra estafa, ya me revienta. Voy a coger más balas de esto porque me estoy quedando sin balas y estoy perdiendo por culpa de eso. Yo me estoy preguntando en serio cuánto tiempo tengo que estar así. ¿Me va a bajar toda la vida por esta hijo putada o qué? El del vídeo que he visto yo antes no está ni la mitad de tiempo que estoy estando yo, ¿eh? Que lo sepáis. Esto ha sido más de 6 minutos, no me jodas, tío. O sea, escalar el juego una burrada, esa... Flipando. Una burrada. Y ahora se queda pillado, algo así, ¿no? Olga Gurlakovich. Hombre, ya lo descubrieron.
What about you? This is suicide!
Your nanomachines, they're transmitting your vital signs to the Patriots. If you die, my child dies. You understand?
The child.
I see. So that's why you sold your troops out to me. So many dead, and they all died trusting you! Weren't they your comrades?
No, not just comrades. Family. I know I'm going to help, but at least my child.
I applaud your attitude. If you have a death wish, I'll be happy to accommodate you. See you in hell!
Es el Doctor Octopus, os dais cuenta, ¿no? Le reventó el cuello, ¿eh?
Olga.
Se la hizo.
Enjoy the show, Jack. Let's pick up where we left off.
El virus.
What's going on? What's wrong with it? AI, GW, it's out of control. What?
Se quedó pilladísimo, ¿eh?
I'm reading an abnormal impulse cascade throughout the neural network. I can't shut it down.
What happened?
Maybe some kind of virus.
The Patriots?
I don't know.
Ocelot, what have you been up to?
It's too late.
Ocelot,
Arsenal
cuidado.
system control is going haywire. It's on an emergency ascent course.
Y Ocelot tenía el CD, ¿eh? Del virus y todo eso.
Stupid machines.
Stupid machines. Qué mítica frase. ¿Qué va a matar a puñetazos a un Metal Gear? ¿Sale sangre? ¿Por qué le sale sangre? Será aceite, no entiendo. Sale como sangre. Hay que sufren, ¿eh?
Damn the Patriots.
En verdad esto es un poco como Big Boss, son un poco antisistema. No quiere que lo controlen. Lo cual es bastante lícito. Otra cosa es matar a gente de esa manera, pero bueno. En verdad no lo capturó, ¿eh? ¿Esto es un truco o qué?
Bring him in.
¿Y? Que te vas, Jack. Vamos directos al final, ¿eh?
Are you awake yet, Jack? GW, the Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated you.
Parece un Gundam, tío.
I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
¡Hostia! A poder tan rápido al... A eso, tío.
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
It's not him I want the answers from.
What do you mean?
That's not your business.
Oh, really? It's so
Las
happens I have
katanas.
some business of my own to attend to.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
Who talked? Ocelot?
Not exactly. I was the one who used Ocelot to suggest the idea to you in the first place.
What?
I was planning to give you Arsenal to begin with.
Why the uncharacteristic generosity?
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from impregnable. It needs other Metal Gears as guards, a huge payload of warheads, and full air, sea, and land support to function efficiently. Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
What was your objective then?
A list of names of the Patriots! They were planning to extend their control to digital information flow with GW and Arsenal. That means the information they want to filter out is contained in GW.
Ahí está toda la verdad.
Including that list of the highest 12 members of the Patriots Wiseman's Committee.
¿Cómo de poderoso tienes que ser, eh?
You would cross out their names.
Yo creo que nadie está preparado para tanto poder, tío, en verdad. Nadie puede tener tanta responsabilidad.
Very good.
You were using us all along.
Were you any different?
But your plans hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
No, there is another way.
Really? But we have our own plans to carry out. We'll take the Arsenal since you don't care for it anyway. The purified hydrogen bomb is ready to go.
A nuclear strike won't stop them.
It will damage their power source. The mindless masses that they control. First things first.
¿Tú crees que vas a hacer algo con eso?
That was what you wanted. I won't stop you. Good luck.
Thanks, but I have quite enough of that.
¿Y Ocelot en todo esto?
So funny.
Charades usually are humorous.
En verdad es el real villano.
Watching some more of it, but we're running a little short on time.
What are you talking about?
Everything you've done here has been scripted. A little exercise set up by us.
Exercise?
The S3 plan was conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you. But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project. You think this little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus? This is the S3 training kernel. An orchestrated recreation of Shadow Moses.
What?
Ames and the President's deaths. The ninja.
Esto como Shadow Moses se parece demasiado.
Virus that mimics Foxdie. Did you really think they were all a
Ya, es que se parece todo demasiado.
Ames' own nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well. As for the President, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Foxdie. It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW. Your plan was invalidated even before execution, Solidus.
Se ha atravesado,
Fat Man was a different story. He's one of our own people. A sort of examiner we hired to test the boy's progress before letting him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing. If the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there. The project has no room for failures.
What do you mean?
¿Y para qué quieren hacer todo
Given
esto?
the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake. Even rookies can fight like men of experience. An instant creation of genius.
¿Con qué objetivo?
The training kernel would provide more than enough data to formulate such a program. You, Dead Cell, Olga, you're all nothing but pawns placed to create the perfect simulation. Solidus, you and the boy were selected because your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss. Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound.
Freaks.
We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about purified hydrogen bombs is just the tip of the iceberg. The project was already underway when I sunk that tanker, along with your old man 2 years ago. Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred. And you opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
All orchestrated?
Sois marionetas.
Of the real Solid Snake. I wonder now who sent for you.
All our misfortune was just a part of their project?
Tuvo fortuna esta vez.
How could...
You're no Lady Luck. You have nothing that we didn't give you.
Le pegó un tiro de verdad.
What?
No, una máquina es algo así, ¿no?
Do you know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic, or some new age mumbo-jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the
una
Patriots
tecnología.
developed. Your dead cell comrades loved your father and husband. We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
No.
You
Pero toda su vida, sí, ¿o qué?
as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that
¿Y lo del vamp
Patriots
qué?
wrote for you.
¿Que era un puto vampiro o qué?
Pure self-indulgence, absorbed in your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
I could have died whenever I wanted to.
Thought I got her in the heart.
It missed.
Now I remember. Your heart's on the right.
Está en la parte derecha.
Waste of metal, my dear. Was your luck's run out? This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural. Only cutting-edge technology.
Hace un Wallman. Mola mucho el Wallman de Sony, por cierto. ¿Qué clase de brazos son esos, tío? Pero vaya paretejo, ¿no? ¿Es de Real Final Boss?
Now that I have enough data, all I have to do is retrieve Arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise.
Just try.
Igual sí que está atrapado de verdad Snake, ¿eh?
How's this then?
Ese sigue vivo, venga, hombre. ¿Qué? ¿What? Es Son Goku. Es un Jedi. La señora esta.
You idiots! Get the hell away from there!
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward. It's all the payload Ray has. Die!
Jericho.
Everybody down!
Tiene superpoderes de verdad. Bueno, ese está ahí al lado, ¿eh?
What the? Impossible!
She is Lady Luck.
My name is Helena Dolph Jackson, the daughter of a proud and noble soldier.
¿Por qué tienen que ir con esos trajes?
See my family again.
Esto de la cámara en primera persona también está guay, ¿eh?
Damn! Try this instead.
Ahí está el Liquid. Es como, cuando hacerles como una cama súper dramática, ¿no? Y ahora empieza a hablar Liquid, ¿a que sí?
Brothers! Liquid! I've been waiting for this!
It can't be.
¿Cómo le gusta a Kojima
Inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to
el cine, eh? El juego te lo puedes pasar en 2 horas si quitas todas las cinemáticas, yo creo.
Inside Ocelot?
Yes, a sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy.
It was you 2 years ago?
Exactly. I was controlling him. Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here.
What?
You're the only one that can free me. After all...
Siempre es como uno que sabía más que el otro, que sabía más que el otro, que sabía más que el anterior.
I'm off to bury the Patriots for good.
You know where they are? How?
Why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host? But before I go, I have a family matter to settle with both of you. There's room for only one Snake and one big boss. Time to say goodbye!
Damn.
Like surfing, it's a good way to go.
Surf. Joder, estás tochísimo, ¿eh?
Stop this thing! Hey, Snake, you coming?
Con la succión que te tiene que hacer esa máquina entrando, vamos, vas hasta el inframundo. Hasta Manhattan, me cago en Dios. Creo que es todo vídeo hasta el final ya. Desde la pelea. Tiene pinta, ¿eh? ¿Ese es el puente de Brooklyn? Muy grande me parece. Es el Arsenal, ¿no? Ya estamos en Manhattan, sí. Esto es el final. Esto es el final. O sea que a Kojima le encantan los putos vídeos. Y creo que el 4 es lo mismo, es todo el rato vídeo. Pero bueno, a ver, sabes a lo que vienes, En Metal Gear, sabes a lo que viene. ¿Y qué se supone? ¿Que salimos volando de un bombazo?
What are you laughing at?
Do you know what day it is today?
April 30th?
Bueno, dentro de 15 días, menos de 15 días.
George Washington took office as the first president of the United States of America 200 years ago today. And it happened right here. We were going to declare another independence, the dawn of a new nation, here. The end of the Patriots' secret rule, liberation of this country. This was where it was supposed to begin. This is where freedom could have been born.
All you want is power at any cost.
Jack, it's not power I want. What I wanted to take back from the Patriots are things like freedom, civil rights, opportunities. The founding principles of this country.
Solo ese país.
That's about to be wiped out by their digital censorship.
Atento, es el discurso, Este es bueno.
Jack, listen to me. We're all born with an expiration date. No one lasts forever. Life is nothing but a grace period for turning the best of our genetic material into the next generation. The data of life is transferred from parent to child. That's how it works. But we have no heirs, no legacy. We brothers are called les enfants terribles. Cloned from our father, with the ability to reproduce conveniently engineered out. What is our legacy if we cannot pass the torch? Proof of our existence, a mark of some sort. When the torch is passed on from parent to child, it extends beyond DNA. Information is imparted as well. All I want is to be remembered by other people, by history. The Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information. I want my memory, my existence to remain. Unlike an intron of history, I will be remembered as an exon. That will be my legacy, my mark in history. But the Patriots would deny us even that. I will triumph over the Patriots and liberate us all, and we will become the
Sons of Liberty.
of Liberty.
Lo ha dicho.
Raiden, are you receiving? We're still here.
Esa es la I, se supone.
The AI was destroyed.
Only GW.
Who are you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human. Over the past 200 years, a kind of consciousness formed layer by layer in the crucible of the White House. It's not unlike the way life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago. The White House was our primordial soup, a base of evolution. We are formless. We are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so often. How can anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so will we.
Cut the crap! If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Jack, don't be silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
Jack, listen carefully, like a good boy.
The mapping of the human genome was completed early this century.
A inicios,
The evolutionary log of the human race lay open.
Hostia.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed on? Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records of our lives. Through words, pictures, symbols, from tablets to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on.
Sí, que la cultura y la historia y tal no se transmite.
That's what history is, Jack.
But in the current digitized world, trivial information is accumulating every second, preserved in all its triteness, never fading, always accessible.
Rumors about petty issues, misinterpretations, slander.
All this junk data, preserved in an unfiltered state, growing at an alarming rate.
It will only slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Right. You seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context?
The digital society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths. Just look at the strange juxtapositions of morality around you.
Billions spent on new weapons in order to humanely murder other humans.
Rights of criminals are given more respect than the privacy of their victims.
Although there are people suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species. Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
But it's obvious from the start that only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Not even natural selection can take place here. The world is being engulfed in truth.
And this is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
We're trying to stop that from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers. Just as in genetics, unnecessary information and memory must be filtered out to stimulate the evolution of the species.
And you think you're qualified to decide what's necessary and not?
Absolutely. Who else could wade through the sea of garbage you people produce, retrieve valuable truths, and even interpret their meaning for later generations?
That's what it means to create context.
I'll decide.
Es que es como la revolución de las máquinas, ¿o qué? La IA dentro de 5 años.
Or something Snake told you.
That's the proof of your incompetence right there. You lack the qualifications to exercise free will.
That's not true. I have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
Es muy metafísico, ¿eh?
Self serves as nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
In this era of ready-made truths, self is just something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally feel.
Another possibility is that self is a concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic that would endow you with some sense of strength.
That's crap!
Is it? Would you prefer that someone else tell you? All right then. Explain it to him.
Jack, you're simply the best. And you got there all by yourself.
Oh, what happened? Do you feel lost? Why not try a bit of soul searching?
Don't think you'll find anything, though.
Ironic that although self is something that you yourself fashioned, every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something else.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
In denial, you simply resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Leaving behind in an instant the so-called truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide what is truth?
Should someone like you even have the right to decide?
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be free.
We're not the ones smothering the world. You
The individual is supposed to be weak, but far from powerless. A single person has the potential to ruin the world.
And the age of digitized communication has given even more power to the individual. Too much power for an immature state.
Pues nos queda nada para descubrir lo que pasa después, a día de hoy.
Figuring out what is wanted and what needs to be done for that goal. All this you used to struggle with. Now we think for you.
We are your guardians, after all.
You want to control human thought? Human behavior?
Of course. Anything can be quantified nowadays. That's what this exercise was designed to prove.
You fell in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not told the whole truth, to say the least.
We rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan does not stand for Solid Snake Simulation. What it does stand for is Selection for Societal Sanity. The S3 is a system for controlling human will and consciousness. S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake. It is a method, a protocol that created a circumstance that made you what you are.
So you see, we're the S3, not you.
Vaya movida, tío. Es que es complejo, ¿eh?
You experience was the final test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
You heard what President Johnson said.
The Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
The objective of this exercise was to establish such a method. We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
We chose that backdrop because of its extreme circumstances. It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the model could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof.
Vaya fumote, chaval.
Raiden, there are also
Si queréis algo denso, aquí está.
Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them? It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
You turn your back on everything you don't like. You do whatever you like, see only the things you like, and for yourself alone.
Yes, Rose can attest to that.
You refused to see me for what I was. I lied to you, but I wanted to be caught. You pretended to be understanding, to be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me. The only time you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was just trying not to.
What? Trying not to hurt me? Dear, the one you were trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding the truth under the guise of kindness is all that you did. It occurred to you to do nothing but look out for yourself. Even if you claim that it was for my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything was for your sake. I was never part of the picture.
Exactly right. So you see, you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect. This is why we chose you. You accepted the fiction we've provided, obeyed our orders, and did everything you were told to. The exercise is a resounding success.
Didn't I tell you that GW was still incomplete? But not anymore, thanks to you.
La voz de Emma.
Persona, experiences, triumphs, and defeats are nothing but byproducts. The real objective was ensuring that we could generate and manipulate them. It's taken a lot of time and money, but it is.
Aquí yo creo que se pasó un poco, Kojima con el tema.
I think that's enough talk. It's time for the final exercise. Raiden, take Solidus down.
Think again. I'm through doing what I'm told.
Oh, really? Aren't you forgetting something?
If you die, my child dies.
The termination of vital signals from your nanomachines means the death of Olga's child. Not to mention the death of Rose. She's wired the same way.
Rose, does she actually exist?
Of course I do, Jack. You have to believe.
Damn!
It will be a fight to the death.
Solidus at least wants you dead.
We will collect the necessary data from this last fight. Then we'll consider the exercise closed. So, Jack the Ripper, will it be Solidus, the Patriot's creation, or you, Solidus's creation? Our beloved monsters, enjoy yourselves.
Joder.
Jack, my son. My clone brothers and I are called monsters, replicates of evil genes. You are one of a kind, but still a monster, shaped by a dark and secret history. We need to decide which monstrosity will have the privilege of survival. By the way, Jack, I was the one who killed your parents.
Qué cabrón. Me lo soltó, eh.
I claimed you for my own and raised you as a soldier in the army of the devil. I am your foster father and your worst enemy.
Why?
Because I needed to know whether we were really someone else's creation. We're repeating history, Jack. Liquid and Solid hunted down Big Boss, trying to sever the tie that bound them to him. Unless you kill me and face your past, Jack, you will never escape. You'll stay in the endless loop, your own double helix. It's time we were both free.
A espadazos lo tengo que matar.
I have other reasons for wanting you dead. The clues to the Patriots inside GW have been erased, but there are other traces. Inside you.
What?
The information is being carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex, and throughout the neural network they formed. Brace yourself.
Te mete un navajazo, Se maneja tan mal. Casi. Es que se mueven como el orto, ¿eh? Es cualquier cosa, ya te lo digo ya. Uf, me reventó. Es que vas dando espadazos al aire, o sea, es como pegar, no sé, no tiene ningún sentido. El control. No, ninguno. Os juro que no tengo ningún control de lo que estoy haciendo. Mira, me como... ¿En Valencia qué? Sí, estoy leyendo. ¿Cómo? Es que eso es rarísimo de controlar. Son un anticlimas, también os digo estas batallas finales, porque está muy mal conseguido el control de Metal Gear 2. Ha envejecido muy mal. Es que es imposible darle teniéndolo al lado. Es anticlimax totalmente la pelea. O sea, los controles son la peor cosa de la espada, Es como... No sé muy bien lo que estoy haciendo. Qué pelea más mala de final de juego. Qué mal envejecido este juego, por Dios. Qué mal envejecido este juego. Le bajo la vida, pero no sé cómo, Mira. Joder, ¿quieres que lo haré? No sé cómo esquivar las cosas, son súper lento. Es como... Hostia, es como Kojima, como que estáis pensando cuando hiciste este sistema de pelea, tío. No funciona cuerpo a cuerpo, se nota que no está preparado esto. Es el juego. Muy bien, de que no está preparado. No es como se mueve Raiden. Mira cómo se mueve. Como si fuera un puto subnormal. Es que doy espadazos y no sé muy bien a dónde, tío. Estoy como... No, para aquí. Los joysticks es fatal. Es muy mal. No me está gustando nada esta pelea final. Pero nada. Es anticlímax total. Es como... Fue subnormal.
game, you know.
Yes, you are. Nothing but mere weapons. No different from fighter jets or tanks. What the?
The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
The new amphibious model is Ray.
Both of these are the same as the code names used by the U.S. Armed Forces to refer to Japanese warplanes during World War II.
Your code name, Raiden 2, comes from the Japanese Navy's name for one of its
What?
Stop it. I'm not a weapon.
Oh, really? You know the code
Se le ponen los ojos en blanco.
Armed Forces used for the Japanese fighter Raiden?
It was Jack. Both of you are just weapons to be used and thrown away.
Just weapons.
Uy, bueno. Ahora es Dios este tío ahora. Es que es súper lento. Pega un espazo cada 30 segundos, tío. ¿Qué cojones es esto? Pero ¿por qué no pegas espadazos, por favor? ¿Esto qué es? ¿Qué es esto? Necesito control de un tipo de lo que está pasando. Ay, me comí. Cuando empieza a pegar al aire, vale más no darle más. ¿Pero qué hace? ¿Qué hace? Por favor, ¿qué hace? ¿Qué está pasando? No me explico lo que está pasando en esta juego. ¿Cómo me explico esta pelea, por favor? ¿Quién diseñó estos controles? Pega al aire, tío, todo el rato. Es imposible controlar nada. Me va a matar por imbécil. Es la peor pelea que he visto en mucho tiempo, tío. Me mata, tío. Oh, ¿qué es? A ver, porque esto es la peor cosa que he visto en mi vida, ¿eh? O sea, no lo recuerdo tan mal diseñado. ¿Qué te va a empezar desde cero? Sí, eso parece. Joder, vaya asco. Tiene que ser más lento, no es un hack and slack o un hack and slack. ¿Sabes lo que me refiero? Hack and slack. ¿Cómo se dice? Hack and slack. Hack and slack. Es el Devil May Cry. Hay que ser a contraataques. Ah, ese no lo vi venir. Ese no lo vi venir. Uf, pero es que hace lo que le da la gana un poco, ¿eh? No, no. Cabrón, cabrón. No vale que se vuelva invisible de repente cuando le voy a atacar yo, cuando pongo los tentáculos esos dos cojones. Es bastante injusto, Bastante injusto eso, pero bueno. Que de repente se vuelve invisible por que sean los cojones. Vale, cuidado. Más. No, esa no. Ah, vale, eso no se puede esquivar, vale. No se sabe. El código de colores no es claro. El código de colores no es... Es cualquier cosa, vuelvo a lo mismo. Está muy mal diseñada esta pelea. Es lenta, mala... Sistema de combate Metal Gear envejecido muy mal. Repito lo mismo. ¿No es que no te da tiempo a reaccionar si haces un movimiento mal? Es como... Pues vale, ok. Es como no... Es muy lento todo. Lo que tarda en reaccionar ya, ¿qué? Hace ese toque y da su expedición para atrás que no tiene ningún sentido. Y ahí no le di por... ¿Exactamente por qué? ¿Exactamente por qué y por qué no le di? Venga ya, a reírse a una puta cara de otra persona, tío. No le di porque no quiso el juego. No le di que le diera ahí. No hay un sistema de apuntado ni... ¿No ves? Fallé hace 30 minutos y el juego no te deja continuar. Tampoco le puedes dar puñetazos en cierto momento. Pues ahí le di, pero... No sé muy bien cuándo le das exactamente. Batalla de mierda, gente. O sea, al final es chapa de media hora para una batalla de mierda, Uf, me está gustando muy poco el Metal Gear 2, O sea, me está perdiendo mucho el respeto a esta batalla. ¿No le doy nunca? A ver, voy a esperar a contraatacar, porque si no... Bueno, tampoco se cubre ahora. Ahora no tiene tentáculos, ¿no es? Más fácil engancharle aquí en esta segunda fase. Porque no tiene los tentáculos de mierda. Y se acabó, tío. Muy mal esta pelea, ¿eh? Una serpiente menos. Pero muy coñazo esta pelea. No tiene ritmo ninguno, tío. O sea... Le falta acción, de verdad. O sea, le falta movimiento, fluidez. O sea, coges luego el Metal Gear Rising, tío. Le falta eso. Va a ser una pelea de espadas. No está bien mecanizada la espada aquí, o sea, no está bien hecha una mecánica de espada. Se nota que es un juego, un shooter con un joystick ahí raro, tío. Ahora chape final y se acabó el juego. Llevamos 3 horas y media. Pero bueno, así lo quitamos de en media Metal Gear, tío. El 3 ya mejora bastante. ¿Qué le dijo algo ahí? Lo que pasa es que en esta ciudad veis que no hay nadie, ¿no? Se entra en medio de Nueva York y no hay nadie. Hará un discurso Jack, ¿no? De final. Está la calle vacía. Se supone que estás en medio de Nueva York. Ahora, está la gente ahí, está la gente. Y la policía y tal.
Who am I, really? No one quite knows who or what they are. The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry. It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point. There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is actually fiction. What you think you see is only as real as your brain tells you it is.
Then, what am I supposed to believe in? What am I going to leave behind when I'm through?
We can tell other people about having faith. What we had faith in. What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you were right or wrong, but how much faith you were willing to have. That decides the future. The Patriots are a kind of ongoing fiction too, come to think of it. Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words, then decide. You can find your own name. And your own future.
Decide for myself?
And whatever you choose will be you.
I don't know if I can.
I know you didn't have much in terms of choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice.
You mean start over?
Yeah, a clean slate, a new name, new memories. Choose your own legacy. It's for you to decide. It's up to you. By the way, what is that?
De repente las tiene. No las tenía esto era.
Dog tags.
Anyone you know?
No, never heard the name before. I'll pick my own name, and my own life. I'll find something worth passing on.
Y la gente no se extraña ver gente una espada y con vestidos de paramilitares.
They taught me some good things too.
I
Hay una
know.
máquina gigante.
We've inherited freedom from all those who fought for it. We all have the freedom to spread the word, even me.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry, I'll find him. Count on it. As long as you keep yourself alive, he's safe.
Do you know where Liquid went?
I put a transmitter on his ray.
Did he head for the Patriots?
Yeah, but I have a feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin with. Cheer up, we have a better lead. This contains the list of all the Patriots.
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
What?
This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriots' identity. Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first. And people you need to talk to.
Muy extraño todo, ¿eh? ¿Es de verdad? ¿No es de verdad?
Snake?
What's wrong?
Nothing. Can I ask you something? Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know. But we're going to find out together, aren't we?
Oh. Yeah.
Estoy esposado.
I am, okay?
I know.
What? Dice así como que está embarazada o qué.
Do you remember this place?
Of course. This is where we first met. I remember now. Today is the day I met you.
Eso es Washington DC,
That's
¿no?
it.
O sea, está Washington. Bueno, igual está en Nueva York, no tengo ni idea. Ahora empieza Friends. Así de repente. I'll be there for you.
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
What?
He said all living things want their genes to live on.
Are you talking about the baby?
Yeah. The genes aren't the only thing you pass on. There are too many things that aren't written into our DNA. It's up to us to teach that to our children.
What kind of things?
About the
A matar.
environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
Y esto lo hizo un japonés, cuidado.
I stare at the stars and the sky
Lo que pasa es que hay que ver los créditos porque hay postcréditos, gente.
and think, what am I?
Fumada guapa, el final de Metal Gear 2. Lo que no me ha gustado nada es la batalla esta final. Tan, es muy ortopédica, tío, el manejar la espada con Raiden.
With love, I walk by myself on the street.
Es muy Kojima la historia, tío. Quiere ser tan filosófico y tan tríngulis que... Yo creo que se le pasa de rosca a veces, pero bueno. Quiere ser demasiado complicado, adrede, como la película esta de Tenet de Nolan y tal, que quiere ser complicada adrede, más de lo necesario. Pues eso, y lo mismo le pasa a Death Stranding. Es demasiado atravesado todo. O sea, al final tu hijo es tu padre con tu hijo, o sea, al final es como... O sea, es demasiado como complicado. Estaría guay poder pasar esto rápido,
each of us in the world ever see? The best things in life are free. Little sounds of laughter, a warm hug, a smile, a kiss from you to me. I fall to my knees, I cry and I cry. Love, do not pass me by. Happy ever after, please stay for a while. Make time refuse to fly. I can't say goodbye to yesterday, my friend, 'cause I know how good it has been. Facing forever, here I stand, come what may. Bring the old, bring the new, yesterday. It's there that I'll find inner peace, not war, and dreams that I let slip away. I'll find the joyfulness I'm looking for way back in yesterday.
Créditos, gente. Y Hideo Kojima, salió todo el rato en los créditos y de Kojima. No me veis absolutamente ahora nada, ¿verdad? ¿Y por eso pido una luz? Porque no se me ve. Posible. Pido una luz amarilla cuando no se me ve. Sé que está pitando una luz amarilla, pero...
Life isn't just about passing on your genes. We can leave behind much more than just DNA. Through speech, music, literature, and movies, what we've seen, heard, felt, anger, joy, and sorrow. These are the things I will pass on. That's what I live for. We need to pass the torch and let our children read our messy and sad history by its light. We have all the magic of the digital age to do that with. The human race will probably come to an end sometime, and new species may rule over this planet. Earth may not be forever, but we still have the responsibility to leave what traces of life we can. Building the future and keeping the past alive are one and the same thing.
Snake, you there? It's me. I've finished going over that disc.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but...
But what?
They're already dead. All 12 of them.
When did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
What the hell?
Y eso, gente, lo veremos en Metal Gear 4. Juego al cual yo no jugué, ¿eh? Tántula. Está pitando la cámara en amarillo, no sé muy bien por qué. Pues eso, gente, lo veremos en Metal Gear 4. Cómo se desarrollan los acontecimientos. Se pone en rojo y entonces ahora el inicio de la pantalla es de Raiden, ¿no? En azul. Pues nos hemos fumado Metal Gear 2, gente. Es más horas de las que pensaba. Porque el final es muy chapas. 3 horas 45 de directo, pero tenía ganas de finalizarlo. Es una cosa menos. Es que si no, no acabo cosas. Pues ahora la intro es de Raiden. Pues gente, con esta musiquilla me despido. Continuaremos con WoW y Final Fantasy hasta que salga el Star Wars. Así que nada, gente, un besín a todos y me piro a cenar, que es tarde. Chao.